Hi everyone, welcome back to Insider Gyan. Today's video is going to be super exciting because we are going to be talking all about MBAs. Why you should be doing an MBA, when you should be doing an MBA and where from. But before that, if you find the content of this channel useful, then do consider subscribing. I promise we have a lot of interesting content coming up for 2019. And if you want to know a little bit about what this channel is all about, I'm going to link a video over here where I have talked all about it. And with that, let's get straight into the video. So in first section of this video, we will be talking about why people do MBA, or rather, what are some of the things that an MBA gives you. Reason number one, of course, it's a specialized degree meant for professionals. It gives you a lot of theoretical knowledge, but along with that, it also teaches you a lot through practicals like case studies, team project works, things like that. All of this helps you become more impactful at your place of work. Secondly, and probably the most important thing that an MBA provides you with is a professional network. Now, unlike undergrad, people in B schools come from diverse backgrounds. They could be doctors, they could be from the media background, liberal arts, they could be engineers, and they bring in their own knowledge and learnings, which can make your experience at B school very enriching. And trust me on this, that this is a network that you are going to reach out to for the rest of your lives, both professionally and socially. The third reason, and probably the more obvious reason, is better jobs. So an MBA degree definitely helps you improve or change your career direction. Now, this is a very hard reality in India that most of the corporate jobs beyond a certain point of time might require you to have an MBA. If you're interested in knowing about all the career options available post MBA, I'm going to link a video up here. In the second section of the video, we are going to be talking about what is the ideal time to do an MBA. I think in India, on an average, about 2 years of work experience is ideal. I'll give you 3 reasons for that. Reason number one, jobs in India after MBA don't really value your experience beyond 2 years. So say for instance, if you have 5 years of work experience and you are entering a consulting company after your MBA, you are going to be at the same level as the other person who has done 2 years of MBA. In fact, some MBA schools during their selection process also start deducting points for having too much work experience. Secondly, some amount of experience helps you in understanding your own self. You understand your likes and dislikes better, you understand your strengths and weaknesses better, and that way you can use that 1 or 2 years of MBA much more effectively to learn things of your interest, to change things about yourself, so on and so forth. Thirdly, 2 years is also good enough for you to build a network outside of your undergrad as well as MBA school, and that gives you a lot of additional flexibility. For instance, you can go back to the same company that you were working for before MBA at a much higher level, and some companies even sponsor your MBA. So what could be better than that, right? And now, in the third and the last section of the video, we are going to be talking a little bit about where to do your MBA from. So if you have 0 to 2 years of experience, ideally you should be opting for a 2-year MBA. Indian Institute of Management, IIMs, are of course the most sought after, but there are also a variety of other 2-year programs which are equally good. A 2-year MBA gives you enough opportunities to work on yourself along with academics. So things like a summer internship or an exchange program or just taking part in extracurricular activities will ensure that you are developing a whole rounded personality rather than just taking those business skills. If you have slightly more years of experience, say 3 to 6, you could go for the 1-year programs. ISB has a very popular 1-year program, but then there are other executive programs that most of the big B schools offer. Getting your MBA done from outside India is of course always an option, but for that you definitely need to have more years of work experience, at least 3, but ideally 5. Also, those courses are much more expensive, so you have to be prepared to stay abroad for at least a few years after your MBA so that you can earn more, get done with your student loans, and then come back to India if staying in India is your preference, of course. Okay, so that's going to be all for today's video. Hope you guys took something away from it. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button, and also don't forget to share it with as many people as you think this video would be useful for. Do consider subscribing and pressing the bell notification, because that is going to ensure you are notified every time there's a new video on this channel. With that, signing off, and we are going to see you next week with another interesting video. Bye!